Pastor Matt. Pastor Matt. Why is running Friday, bitch? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and some more. Good morning, and some more. How y'all doing? I don't. Let me tell y'all something this morning. Don't come in here this morning unless you have all the particulars. Yes, indeed. What's happening? Good morning. Get y'all something to drink. I'm drinking me some tea. Well, let me tell you something. It looked like it's about to rain cats, dogs, giraffes, mules, and some more stuff out here in Houston. It's a real rainy day, baby. But guess what? Nothing stops the 9 o'clock. I might be late, but no one thing. I'm sure. I might be late, but I'm sure. It's running Friday, so it's all good. Just run it. On a Friday, we just pew, just take out running. Where we go? Where we go? But just never lose focus. In the 16th chapter of Revelation, dealing with what? The bowl judgments. The first bowl judgment, what's going to happen? Going to pour out this Newsom. Swords going to break out on all the ungodly. All the ungodly. It won't hurt the godly. Why? Because keep in mind, people, we at the end of this thing, right? We're in the last 3.5 years of the tribulation period. And then you're going to have some people that's going to come on God's side during that time. So why? Because of the 144,000. You got people running around here today talking about, I'm the 144,000. Man, the Bible said that they didn't deceive nobody. They were virgins. They was, I mean, you know, the 14th chapter of Revelation describes who the 144,000 is. And the 144,000 is in place because the church age is gone. No more church. Church gone. No more church. The two witnesses are the two preachers. After the church, after the two preachers, now we have the 144,000, and the 144,000 are going to be the ones to help the people of God. Why? Because God made a promise to Abraham, and God never gonna go back on his promise. So now the 144,000 in place. Say, bro, you won't believe now? Well, come on, we got you. You won't believe now? All right, we got you. Because they're gonna have a lot of people still won't believe. But here we go with all this old noise, with all this old jibby jabbing, you know, all this feelings and stuff, and we really missing out on the Bible. But now, if God said this is going to happen, you see all this stuff that's happening today. This is why God is going to do what He is going to do, because we see the stuff that's happening. People be saying, Lord, why this? Lord, why that? Why this? Why that? Okay, He's gonna show you. He gonna just keep living, just hang around. He's going to show you. So now, after the church is gone, because there won't be no more church. After the church is gone, after the two witnesses, because the two witnesses are gonna come after the church. They're gonna kill the two preachers. After the two preachers, now the 144,000 in this place. Keep focused now, people. I don't want you to lose focus. In the 10th chapter of Revelation, it tells us about the seven thunders. The seven thunders are the seven bowl judgments. But he couldn't write down about the seven bowl judgments. This is why the seven bowl judgments are really not broken down. Okay, boom. You go into seven seals, go in the 24th chapter of Matthew, Jesus tells us about the seven seals. In the last days, there's going to be wars and rumors of wars and nations. That's all right. That's the white horse, the red horse, the black horse, the pale horse. Run it Friday. Just run the book. Just run the book. Got the Bible, run the book. Let me read the Bible too. I'm going to run it, right? So now after we deal with the seven seals, now here come the seven trumpet judgments. The seven trumpet judgments are not direct judgments upon man. The seven trumpet judgments are direct judgments on the vegetation, on the water supply, on all the sea, everything that's living in the water, and commerce, those who've been martyred, the seven trumpet judgments. Okay, Bible, babe. Bible, watch this. I was telling somebody, right? Telling a member. People, I studied Mahatma Gandhi. I studied Bruce Lee. I studied Malcolm. I studied King. And who else it was, God? Malcolm, King, Mark, Churchill. I studied Bruce Lee because Bruce Lee understood discipline. In order for him to be able to perform martial arts, and the way that he did, it was about discipline. But when you really study Bruce Lee's life, he understood love. I studied Mahatma Gandhi because Mahatma Gandhi was the one that taught Dr. King, Martin Luther King, about love. So now Martin Luther King go visit Mahatma Gandhi in India. He learns about love. He brings that to the United States. Boom. I studied King because of his eloquent way of speaking. He had a way of speaking that drew the people. I studied Malcolm because Malcolm didn't play the radio. Why? Because before Malcolm went to jail, he was in the streets. When he was in jail, he detoxed and he taught himself. So when Malcolm came out here, he was one of the strongest dudes ever. This is why I studied Malcolm. Why? Because Malcolm was a cold gangster. King was very eloquent. Bruce Lee had the discipline. My guy Mahatma had the love. But Churchill was of military. Churchill was of the military. He understood war. So now you take all them five, I put them five together. So now, like I told you yesterday, at the beginning, I'm balking. I'm going in. Why? Because I know how they are, I know how they are. So to keep them from bothering us, I had to say what I say. But they took it personal. He be bashing. He be saying this, he be saying that. Say, bro, you don't see that line waiting to get you? You don't see that bell waiting to get you? No, you don't see that. But Pastor Mike see that. So I'm telling him, say, bro, don't come over here with all that old jibby jab. Don't come over here with all that old noise. Don't come over here with all that old faking. Don't come over here with all that old lying. Don't come over here with all that old one verse stuff. Why? Because that's what the bear and that's what the lion do to harm the sheep. But y'all couldn't see it. Y'all couldn't see it. Y'all so busy in y'all feelings. Y'all so busy programmed a certain way. Well, pastor not supposed to talk like that. A pastor, okay. Scratch me with all that pastor foolishness. Who protecting the sheep? Because your pastor gonna run out on you. Your pastor ain't been teaching you nothing. Your pastor the one been making a fool out you. Now what? Now what? Now what? Just what I thought, according to the Bible. Every knee gonna bow, baby. Every knee gonna bow, and every tongue gonna confess. So now, I say, okay, God. Here come these little jokers with all this cliche, because that's all their pastor taught them. If you take one step, God gonna take another. Stop lying on God. Stop lying on God. There's a lot of people in the Bible didn't even take no step, and God still blessed them. And God still blessed them. Well, what the Bible says, if you sow, you have a need, so stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Y'all let me know them lying in these churches. Running game on your own people. Making a fool out your own people. Because none of that stuff y'all are saying could show it to me in the Bible. You can't show it to me in the Bible. So I'm telling that bear. I'm telling that lion, say, Bear, come here. Come here. Say, bro, stay from over here. We don't play with no bears. Say, lion, come on, let me tell you something. Stay from over here. That's why they don't bother us. That's why they don't bother us. So I say, if I'm lying, come show me. Them Negroes can't show me because them Negroes don't know. Why? Because they don't know nothing about the art of war. They don't know nothing about the eloquent speaking. They don't know nothing about the discipline. They don't know nothing about the love. And they don't know how to stand strong on their own 10 toes. Why? Because they're too busy following another Negro. I wish I would teach y'all that. I wish y'all, as my son say, we gonna have the particulars. We gonna make sure we got all the particulars that we are on point. We'll pick that book up in a minute when I get ready. Why? It's running Friday. So now, in the 16th chapter of Revelation, we're dealing with these bold judgments. We go all the way in the book of Exodus, we're dealing with the 10 plagues. The 10 plagues and the bold judgments go parallel. Why? Because that 9 plagues was when God sent darkness in Egypt. Why? Because the Egyptians served the sun god. They was into a sun god. So God gonna say, okay, I'm gonna see how strong y'all God is. Moses, stretch forth your hand and send nothing but darkness throughout the land. Now where y'all sun god? Where your sun god? Where your sun god at, Negro? Sun god can't go. Moses, where that sun god at? I don't know, bro. I'm the dog. Say God, bro. It's dark in here, bro. Well, I'm waiting for that sun god to show up. And the sun god never showed up. You think, say, bro, if when it finish raining, God gonna put a rainbow in that sky. Not because some LGBT stuff like that, no. God gonna put a rainbow in that sky because the promise that God made to us. That's a promise, baby. And now one of them Negroes can explain that. But yet you gonna tell me the Bible not real? You gonna tell me Jesus never came? He didn't. Somebody said yesterday, and it wasn't wine. Okay, well, who cares? Who cares? He turned the water into whatever they was drinking. How about that? And he was at the wedding with his mother. How about that? And it was his mother that asked him to do it. How about that? I don't care if it was whiskey, wine, beer, or whatever, a daiquiri. Whatever it was, they was drinking it. Whatever it was, he turned it from water to a daiquiri. He turned it from water to wine. He turned it from water to whiskey. He turned it from water to beer. Whatever it was. Whatever it was. I don't care. I don't care. Show me different. Show me different, I'll believe different. Until you show me different, I'll believe. One thing about Paul, right? Paul taught Timothy to comply. How to comply. How to comply with the things of God. Paul was the agent of compliances. Paul knew the rules. Paul knew the regulations. And Paul was helping young Timothy to comply to the things of God. This is why he tell him about the pillar, because that's support. This is why he tell him about the foundation, because that's what it's built on. But now, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. We almost 2.5 years into this thing. 2.5 years strong. And now one of them Negroes came yet to prove God wrong. So now, we passed that. We are now in the 1st of July, which is the 7th month of the year. God said, Mike, all that other foolishness, now it has been completed. It has been completed. So now, get y'all something to drink, babe. Now it's time to bring out the real deal. Now it's time to bring out what is called the blue folder. And if you don't have one, believe you me, your blue folder is on the way. And guess what? This here, we're going to teach the entire world. The entire world. Even a non-believer won't know what's happening. Why? Because he feel God, he just faking. He just faking. Oh, the Bible said, bro, believe what you want, when you want, how you want. That's your business, bro. Guess what? We don't care. We don't care. When you're ready, come holler at us. Until then, say, bro, miss us with all that old faking. Miss us with all that old noise. Miss us with all that old jibby jabbing. Let me tell you something, people. If God be for you, birds, y'all just follow me everywhere I go, baby. Lord have mercy. If God be for you, who in the hell gonna be against you? Nobody. Nobody. Your faith, your trust, your belief should be in God, people. Don't be stressing about nothing. Don't be worrying about nothing. Panic. Say, Bruce Lee, did you ever panic? Say, Churchill, did you ever panic? Say, King. Say, bro, I learned a lot from you, King, bro. And I never seen you wear your feelings on your sleeves. No matter what was going on, bro, you never changed your demeanor, bro. Where they get this panicking from? Where they get all this old stressing from? Where, people? Where y'all get it from? God didn't give it to you. For the Bible says he didn't give you a spirit of fear, but love, power, sound mind. And here come these jokers during the pandemic. Man, you gotta have faith over fear. What the hell is that? Well, that's that in the Bible. Faith over fear? He ain't give me a spirit of fear, baby. I don't need to have faith over fear. I don't even have no fear. What I'm fearing. Because what's going to happen is going to happen. No matter what nobody say, no matter what nobody do, you can pray, you can fast, you can tap dance, you can run around the chair, you can take the chair See, when you lay the chair down, that's where you fell down. But the Bible said, though a man fall, he get up. See, now you done took the chair, and now you put the chair, now you can stand up and you can sit on it. Because now he done made your footstool. Say, man, y'all fall for that kind of foolishness. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Man, y'all don't get y'all the blue folder. Get y'all the blue folder, bitch. I like I said last night. Where we gonna go in this thing? We just gonna rip this apart. The timeline of biblical history, we gonna rip this apart. When you study this timeline, we are definitely going to deal with Jeremiah. We're definitely going to deal with Esther, Israel, Nehemiah. Why? Because when you study the Bible, Daniel, who come after Nehemiah, is in bondage. But Nehemiah have to build a wall for Daniel when they come out of bondage. See how it go? Israel, you know what, God? I'm going to preach that tomorrow. Nehemiah. We're going to come out of Nehemiah. We're going to work this timeline. And we definitely going to deal with Noah. We're going to deal with Joshua. We're going to deal with Moses. We're going to deal with Sam. We're going to run this Bible. What you say, young man? Say, bro, one thing about me, I post up anywhere and sold drugs. Well, I post up anywhere and teach the word of God. What's the difference? I wish I would, Warren. They're looking at me like I did something wrong. Say, bro, God got us, people. God got us. When y'all gonna understand that? God got us. God got us. Ain't nobody mad but the world. Ain't no one mad but the world. And to hell with the world, their system, the way they think, the way they believe, and whatever the world looking for, we not looking for that. We looking for the second coming of Christ. Why? Because after the second coming of Christ, oh my God, Lord Jesus. ¿Qué es lo que hay, papito? ¿Todo bien? Ven. Looking at me, seeing if I could let him, because he didn't want to make all that noise in y'all ears. So I told him, all right, come on, Drew, handle your business, bitch. According to the Bible. Dre, what's up, babe? Say, bro, how you just gonna take them people chair, bro? Sometimes you gotta stand. The Bible said after you done all of what? Stand. Then stand some more. I'm gonna read something out of this. Watch this. Put y'all on game. Let Papito pass through first. He ain't coming back? We got 5 minutes before God turn the sky loose. I'm gonna read this, people. Watch this. According to your blue folder, starting Monday, we're going to teach from this blue folder. Acts 11, 1 through 18. Deeper study. Look, see? This what y'all, they don't put y'all game on. Deeper study. Deeper study. deeper study. Not nobody. Read! Read! Where's the deeper study in what you're reading, bro? Just what I thought. According to the Bible. This was the great battle the church had to fight in its beginning. It was the great problem that faced God, how to break the church away from its Judaistic roots and from including and shutting out other people of the world, Gentiles. Them Jewish roots, they was trying to break them away from it. It's hard to get you Negroes out of a lot of belief that these Negroes them put in y'all. So now if I come on here every day, now y'all know Friday, next Friday y'all breakthrough. Next Friday y'all breakthrough. I need you to sow the seed. I need you to give, because next Friday God gonna come through for you. And you Negroes believe that. 100 of y'all are gonna receive a blessing tomorrow. And you Negroes believe that. If y'all believe all of that stupidity, go in Jeremiah and just take all the pages out where God say, I know the plan that I have for your life, and throw it away, because you don't care nothing about God. All you care about is yourself. This has always been the problem with the Jews. The problem of keeping the Gentiles away from God and the glorious salvation. God had planned for all men. God had planned for all men. Now, since Christ had come, God had to lead the early church away from the Judaistic approach, away from making a man become a Jew before he could accept Christ. See how this stuff was done? See how this stuff was done? So now, here come these today Negroes and just fooled you all up with prosperity. And all the while, who prospered? Not y'all. Not y'all. You was broke then, 10 years ago. You was broke 20 years ago and you still broke. But Pastor ain't broke. I ain't finished. Teach me about my salvation. Teach me about the church. Teach me the beginning of the church. Teach me where it come from. Because keep in mind now, after the day of Pentecost, Peter preached the word. 3,000 people were added to the church. He ain't go get Fred Hammond. He ain't go get Yolanda. He ain't go get nobody to bring him in the church, to draw you Negroes in the church, to make y'all give some money to the church. No, he preached the word. He preached the word. He preached the word. Why? Because that was God's plan. Boom. Then God said, okay, I'm going to send y'all a miracle. The first miracle of the church was the lame man. For the Bible say 5,000 people followed him into the temple. So now you got 8,000 people that came out of nowhere after the day of Pentecost. And you Pentecostal Negroes can't get nobody in the church because y'all too busy lying. You too busy running game. Okay, well, why y'all not preaching the word and why people not added? For the Bible say God is no respecter of person. If God did it for Peter, he'd do it for you. But you're too busy running game. You're too busy faking. You're too busy lying. I'm talking to you Pentecostals too. I ain't finished. Watch this. Now, since Christ had come, God had to lead the early church away from the Judaistic approach, away from making a man become a Jew before he could accept Christ. This was not the will of God. This was not the will of God. He sent Christ into the world to save all men, not just Jews. The message had to be carried to all men. God had to break the early Jewish believers away from their legalism, away from their making distinctions between themselves and others, making others become religious before accepting Christ, discriminating against others, building barriers and walls for others to cross, legalistic rules, being what? That's what y'all do today in the church. How you doing, sir?
See you out here a lot. Are you doing like a podcast?
Yes, sir.
That's quite fun.
Yes, sir. And your name?
I'm David.
David? You from here?
Sort of, yeah.
Same here, sort of. That's why you see me a lot.
I know.
Everything all right?
I was going to ask him what you were
Go ahead on and talk to him. Talk to him. Great guy. He give you information. Any information you need, he can handle it. You Negroes in New Orleans, they closing y'all church. Why? Because y'all was too busy begging for money. And now the people ain't coming. And now you can't afford to keep the church open. Why? Because you don't trust God. You don't believe in God. You was a hireling. You got in the game and you came in the game to beg for money. And God showed you, say, but this is about salvation. Not you Negroes begging. Not you Negroes asking for no money. Not you Negroes. This is about salvation. Don't play with my salvation. Don't play with my relationship with God, and don't play with my mom or my dad or my sister or my brother. Negroes don't know nothing about no salvation. However, note this. All through the history of the church, extending from the early church up to the present time, there have been some who have refused to follow Christ alone. It's in your blue folder. Evangelist called me yesterday. Pastor Mike, what you teaching? I've been saying that. And when you tell these church folks about themselves, you the bad guy. Because pastor told them, don't put your mouth on the man of God. What I said in the Bible. Show it to me. Please. Please. Show it to me. Any one of you good line church people, show it to me in the Bible where it says not to put your mouth on the man of God. Please. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Them Negroes been cold playing, y'all. How you going? Which one of y'all went to school, right? Which one of y'all? Which one of y'all went to school? And you sat in class and didn't ask no questions. You're the dumbest student in the class. You sat in class and didn't ask no question. You're the dumbest student in the class. And that's what they done did. They done made y'all the dumbest people running around telling y'all Christian. What you know about Christ? What you know about your salvation? What you know about the one that's gonna come back for you? I'll wait. Pastor Mike, you hard. You gotta be hard on these Negroes in this day and time. To keep away that bear and to keep away that lion. Other than that, them Negroes will be on here. I don't bother them, and they better not bother us. It's just that simple. I don't bother them. You don't see me over there playing with no bear. You don't see me over there playing with no lion. You see me doing what God called me to do. So now, he be bashing. Have I ever lied on any one of them Negroes? Have I ever lied on one of them Negroes? Trees, what's up, babe? Read! Whatever you want to. Come on, bro. I don't want to listen to no Gino. Gino don't do nothing but holler but read and gonna tell me what the scripture say. Don't break it down to me, Gino. If you can't break it down to me, back up off me, bro. Back up. I don't want to hear nobody read. For what, bro? You Negro read. I can read for myself. Deeper study. Acts the 11th chapter, deeper study. Deeper study 2. Watch this. In this passage, there are 3 different Greek words used for witnessing and sharing the word. They show the ministry of the church, just how believers are to go about sharing Christ. There is the word preaching in verse 20. This word really means speaking and should be translated speaking. The word It is simply sharing of conversation among people. As the believers scattered and traveled about, they spoke the word, shared Christ in ordinary conversations. The picture is that of witnessing one on one, of scattering seed wherever they went. Christ was the topic of their conversation. So where y'all get that church foolish stuff from? I'll wait. Paul said, press towards the mark. We all are ministers. It's all our job to press towards the mark. It is all of our job to share Christ. So where y'all get that church foolishness from? Preach! Well, why he ain't mentioning crimes? Nigga told you gonna have a breakthrough. Preach! Negro told you gonna get paid Friday. You gonna get a blessing Friday. Preach! Well, that's that in the Bible. Where is that in the Bible? I'll read it again. Dre, I'm gonna read it loud. Tell me if you can hear me, son. This word really means speaking and should be translated speaking. It is the simple sharing of a conversation among people. As the believers scattered and traveled about, they spoke the word, shared Christ in ordinary conversations. That's preaching. That's all preaching is. The picture is that of witnessing one-on-one, of the scattering seed wherever they went. Christ was the topic of their conversation. They were saved and had received life, both abundant and eternal, and were rejoicing in the glory of the greatest hope imaginable. Their salvation, the presence and power of Christ in their life, was what was upon their mind. Therefore, they were talking about Christ and sharing him, scattering the glorious message of the gospel wherever they went. So where y'all get that other stuff from in the church? I'll wait, because none of it's in the Bible. A bunch of cliches. Beth, stay your ass over there. Lion, don't play with me. That's why Pastor Mike come the way he come. Because they trying to hurt the sheep. Don't play with the sheep. Jesus said he laid down his life for the sheep. It's about your soul, people. It's about your relationship with God, people. It's about where you're going to spend eternity. Now, for them Negroes won't be over there, won't get played in the church. In 2022, if you get played in the church, you're a duck. You're a cold duck. And you like being a duck. But, hey, duck, come here. Duck. 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 He raising his head up. Oh, duck. Look at the duck. Y'all like being ducks. Look at the duck. Oh, duck. Hey, duck. Over here, duck. Let me go get the duck. I'm gonna get the duck. Come here, duck. Hey, duck. Hey, duck. Look at the duck. They like being ducked. The duck would jump in the water. Hey. I'm done. That's what you look like. In 2022, sitting in the church under all them lies, getting played like a cold duck, that's what you look like. You might as well go swim out in the water. Oh, duck! Where the rest of them at? There'll be a lot of them out here. Better might not play with it. Tree! Don't be no duck for nobody. Don't be no duck, Trees. Don't be no duck. Them niggas all been co-playing us in these churches. Don't be no duck. Let nobody know, bro. Don't do that, babe. Don't do that, people. Y'all too smart for that. Y'all are way more intelligent than that. See this blue folder? Hey, Treese, did Alicia make some up?
She's not gonna be here.
So she in New Orleans?
Yeah, they're leaving tonight for
They leaving tonight? Say, Dre, we gonna pull up on them.
Where we was last time? When we went over by the house?
No, not that house. She stay over there.
Westland, up to 59?
Yeah. I know where the other house at. I'm going. Say, Terry, bro. I know you're listening, Terry, bro. I'm about to come to your house, Terry, bro. At least tell Terry. Oh, wait, she might be at work today, Friday. Terry Bristol. I'm about to come to your house. Tell your whole name. Say Bristol, bro. That's my dude, Terry, boy. Terry 100. I met with Terry, like them youngsters say, I met with Terry for real, yeah. I met with Terry. Terry! Terry said, boy, Terry pull up on us, Terry.
Yeah.
You gotta watch, man. Terry probably, Terry might be at the hotel over there. Say, Mike, bro. I'm done. Here come the rain. Father might love y'all. Y'all have y'all a blessed day. Trisha was off today, baby.
Yep. I'm on vacation.
Where you left our pretty car at?
The shady folks over there. My brother picked me up.
Brother pick you up? Dre about to ride me all around Houston.
Look, you got some stuff you got to do too, though. We got some stuff to take care of tomorrow.
We got some stuff to take care of for tomorrow. 10 o'clock, church tomorrow. What the address is? 16730. One 16730, I think, right? Creek Bend, right?
Right, Sugar Land Jack.
16730.
Yeah, 16730, Creek Bend. Hyatt Place. Sugar Land.
Conference room 2.
Conference room 2. I'm sorry, give me a hug. I'm sorry, give me a hug. My bad. I'm gonna be good. I'm my bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't want. Don't tell y'all Pat on me. Tell them I'm sorry. the man went out there laughing. They made a duck out of these people. Quack quack. Go and say that's enough. Go and say that's enough. I gotta go. I gotta go see a man about a mule. 'Cause I don't eat duck. Dre, it's cold, Dre. Lord have mercy. To be continued. Trees, to be continued. I'm going to make sure I have all my particulars. Hey, my other son back, my other son. No, Dad, he right. I said, well, what's up with the particulars? Well, you know, you got to make sure the camera's right, to make sure the light right. You know, and the table. That all of those are the particulars, Daddy. So he right. You got to make sure you got all the particulars. So he just making sure I got all my particulars. So I'm just making sure the people got all their particulars. What Paul Martin said, let it rain.
It's coming too fast. It's about to come.
What Paul Martin said, let it rain, let it rain. Let it rain. At one time he ain't lied. Wait. My bad. I'm sorry. Don't go tell nobody. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. I'm back. I didn't mean to leave y'all lonely, you know. I need y'all to really meditate. I need y'all to really think about a lot of stuff that's going on, because we're living in a day and time, people, where time is really running out. We getting short in this thing, man. And this is my thing, say, bro. You know, I done made it all the way to the 12th grade. You know, I don't want to fail. I want to graduate with my class. And guess what? I know what that's like. Let me tell y'all a sad story, right? I was supposed to graduate in 83. I didn't. I was supposed to graduate in 84. I didn't. So when I get to 85, it's time to get ready to graduate. I got one class, English 4. That's what I needed to graduate, right? Now watch this. I had 3 gym classes. Tree. I had first and second gym. I had second and third gym and fifth period gym. Cause I had to fail all my electives. I couldn't take no more electives. So since I couldn't take no more electives, they gave me all gym classes. So I'm in the 12th grade with 3 gym classes in the English class. I graduated with a 4.0. You know why? I have a what class? English 4. So make a long story short, I graduated with a 4.0. Why? I have a 1 class, English 4. Tree, I go to school with my gym clothes on, so I'm automatically go past gym. So all my brothers and sisters, it's not as bad as you think it is. You understand what I'm saying? Don't worry about what nobody else saying. Don't worry about what nobody else talking about. You just stay focused. And believe you me, if you just hold on, you're gonna make it, babe. You're gonna make it. So when it was time to graduate, I walked across the stage. What you gonna tell me? I graduated with a 4.0. See, look all them ducks together. Love y'all. See you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Sugar Lane. Address 16730. Hyatt Place. Say, bro. Great it out here. Whoa, Lord Jesus. Boy, get your little retarded self out the rain, boy. Okay, I'm coming. Oh, Lord Jesus. Help me, Lord Jesus. Hold on, wait, retreat. Don't worry about it, bitch. Be good. Don't panic. Never panic.
Hey,
Never
your
panic.
car windows down.
I know, I'm about to.